in that contest. It did participate in that contest. A fun tutorial game was missing anyway. That's why I do my best. And by I mean that guy in chat. Is this your best? Come on, Eric, give me a chance. Spare me a few maps. I'll think about it. The scale of the map grid. 1-1 is fully zoomed in. 1/8 is fully zoomed out. The database button. You will click this a lot. This opens the database management window. We'll talk about the database on a tutorial later. The resource manager button. This opens the resource manager window. We'll talk about it on a tutorial later. For now, keep in mind that this is the place you import resources as pictures, sounds, tile sets, etc., etc. You can export too. The script editor button. This opens the script editor window. This is for experts. For the record, you can make changes to the RGSS3 engine from here. You can also import your own scripts. I know, Dread, like you made your own character give you just so much lip. He's such a dick to you. There are lots of scripts that come with a demo. That explains what is going on. There are also tons of script tutorials, so we will not play with scripts on this tutorial. This is the sound test button. You can check if everything sounds as it is meant to sound. Hey, Chi.
Yeah?
You're up.
I'm up?
Yeah.
I did this guy?
Yeah.
The silent, faceless guy? Oh, this guy.
The old man!
Most of us, though, put some music to listen when making our game. It is inspiring and we don't get bored.
This is the character generator button. You can create some sprites for your game using it. It also creates a related face picture. You can export the graphics, then import them back into your projects. That's all! Finally! I was about to get burned by the sun! Promise me the next tutorial will take place to a way better place than this. Otherwise, I quit! Okay, deal. This must be a game for a contest. How will this count as a game anyway? But there's gonna be battles soon. There will also be parts that demonstrate some things we teach. Those will be in the form of very easy puzzles or interactions. Will there be prettier maps? Oh, come on, Eric, don't mock me. This map's lame on purpose. It symbolizes the beginning of everything. Oh, be careful not to symbolize your end. You know, you talk too much. Like the old wise man cliche character. Can't you be quiet? Yes, but that would be boring. Do you have any delusions that you're amusing me or something? Let's go! I don't have all day. At last, I'm out of this wasteland of ignorance. What is this on the floor? A book? I'll take it. I obtained the interface manual, which does all apply. Apparently Meg is here, so hello, Meg. Oh! This Meg little fish! A huge book describing the interface. Let's take a look at it. Oh god, what have I begun? This book is very big. Am I sure I want to read it? No. If someone's playing the game, I'll let them read it, but since Dread told me not to read the credit scroll, I'm gonna go ahead and guess I shouldn't be reading the book either. Okay, so we completed this tutorial here, so it looks like this must be the new one. No, you're not sneaky at all. The book is repeating. Ah. Okay. Hey, Chi, you want to do this guy?
The next tutorial is about a jumpstart course. Learn fast how to do the very basics. Also, it contains an optional tutorial on map creation. If you like this map and you dislike the previous tutorial's map, watch it.
So what do you think? Before I even go there, should I watch the optional map tutorial?
Can.
I could. I'll tell you what, I'll give chat a second to decide if I should do the optional map tutorial or not. Not bad. Nice map. I like the main one. Oh, it's like the main one. So, what will we learn here? Well, this tutorial is about a fast start with the very basic things you need to know in order to begin a game development process. First thing you need to know is how to create a project. We talked about that on the interface tour, but here's a better look. On the menu, select File. New project is there. There's an icon on the toolbar. It's the one that looks like a blank page, the last on the left. You can also press and hold Control, then press N once. I'll get to the none, man. God, you're just rushing me through your own tutorial. So impatient. Give a name to the folder of your project, then set the project name, and then press OK. The project is created and opened. Go to the Tile Palette region and select that tile we selected. Now focus on the map editor. And yeah, this is totally what it looks like when you start a new one. Press the map button, or F5, to enable drawing. Now you can draw tiles on the map. Select the pencil tool to draw tile by tile. Draw land under the starting event. So select event mode, click on the character's starting event, and press delete. You've deleted it. Pressing Ctrl Z will undo your last action. But in any case, we can restore this special event easily. Make a map like that. In event mode, by right-clicking on the map, you can open... In event mode, by right-clicking on the map, you can open a menu that helps you create events. You can set again a starting position for the player using this menu. Quick event creation can create some event tiles that are commonly needed. I said event tiles because these events exist on the map into small boxes fit into one tile. Another way to create a tile event, a custom one with many more options, is to double left-click on the map in event mode. Find the map tree area, right-click on a map, and a menu pops up. You can access the map property. You can create a new map. You can copy, paste, or delete an existing map. You can turn a map into a dungeon. See that shift map option? Ever created a map, then added tiles and events, and then you had to relocate everything, like shifting it a square up or down or right or left? This option takes all tiles and all events and relocates them by shifting them. Extremely neat tool. And now the big one, map properties. First off, the name. It's a name for the map that will be recognizable by you. Display name pops up the region name you put in the box when the player is transferred to the map. The name is displayed on the top left side. Width and height are the dimensions of the map counted in tiles. Auto change the BGM. You select a music file, so you can change the background music when players transfer to the map. Change BGS does the same for background sound. There's a way to create maps that does not focus strongly on tiles. This is called parallaxing. Parallaxing can involve hand-drawn maps, pre-made maps from tiles that are imported as pictures in the project, and other things. We'll skip that because it's a very advanced topic and is only for experienced users, so forget about the whole parallax background group of options for now. Disable dashing disables the functionality of the dashing button, which is usually shift. Scroll type, keep it no loop. Keep in mind that you can create looping maps that can loop from any direction you desire. Specify battle back. Well, it's time to start talking about battles. God, it was about time indeed. Specify battle back sets a background picture for any battle that will emerge on this map. The question is, how can you make battles occur? The answer is on the same map page we study. See the encounters? Double-click on one of those big blank cells. Select a troop, for example, slime times 2. Weight is how likely it is to be this troop than others you might have selected. As for range, you can select that apply to the whole map or to a specified region only. Press OK, and it's done. It must look like that. Now what does that do? It spawns a random encounter battle approximately every 30 steps the player does. Steps are defined on the bottom left side of the window. Now imagine adding more troops with different weights. That will result in different enemy group encounters. Troops are defined into the database. Troops contain enemies that are also defined in the database. But just because the database is a huge and tricky subject, we'll deal with it later. Now this is the final thing about map properties. Maybe it's also the most important. Tile sets. You can select one of the default 5. Tile sets refer on the database tile sets. There's a strange synonym here that might be very confusing. A tile set is a picture in .png format for RPG Maker VXAs. Now, tileset tab on the database is something different. Tileset tab on the database is a set of tile sets, thus it is a set of PNG files. You can add as many sets of tile sets as you like into database tile sets. Get the difference? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long you had to make this game. You said it was for a contest or something, right? So I don't know how much time you had to go through and check for typos and little grammar errors and whatnot, but I'm not gonna try to draw too much attention. I don't know if I can help it. Alright. 5 preset, pre-made, ready tile sets exist on RPG Maker VXAs. You select one according to what kind of map you create. There are 3 types of maps in general. 1 is the world map, 2 is the exterior level, which is like houses, towns, people, and shops, and 3 is the interior level, inside a house or a shop or a dungeon. There's also 4 blank help maps. Innovation. Excuse me. All map types but 4 are straightforward. So what a blank help map is, it's a map that works like a folder. It's a categorizing map that can take under it a bunch of other maps. How you sort your maps depends on your needs. These blank maps help out sorting. Tip: name help maps like at hospital. That way you can find them easily when looking at the map tree. I will make it to the nun. I can save too. I made it! Okay. Hey Chi, you wanna try a nun?
I'm not a woman.
You wanna try it?
We can get Meg on here.
Okay, yeah, you wanna... Would it be
Maybe she'll
quick to
do
do
it.
that? I mean, if it would take more than like 10...
Here.
Huh?
She's still here.
Yeah, hey, Meg, you want to come and do some voice acting for any female characters we have? I'll just go ahead and move on for now, though. Don't worry.
Hello, young man. I am Hun the Nun. I like studying herbalism. I am also a cartographer. Would you like to learn the basics on how to draw nice maps?
Do I?
I don't know, do you? Oh, Meg's gonna come.
Meg's gonna come? Okay.
Okay.
So, I guess the deal is, do you want to do like a more in-depth mapping tutorial later, or should we just go ahead and do basics of everything? Because that's what this game... You know what? None of this good. We're gonna play his game. He put it into the game. Let's just see all the content that he put in. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Incredible. Let me start with it.
Let me start with it right away.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to
Do it, man. Power to you.
Let's say you start a new project. It looks something like this, right? Right-click on the map tree. The only map that exists. Select Map Properties. Select Exterior Tile Set. Add grass to the whole map. Then find the single roof tiles and do what I show you here. So first we make a landscape. It is good to have variety. Even if you want it to be 100% forest, you can still create a river. Next thing is to create any kind of build. Here we start with the roofs. We then add walls. A door can be placed later as an event. So we have the buildings. What is next? Well, the map is flat. If we start putting trees, rocks, and stuff, it will be flat and ugly. So first we need to make it non-flat. Using the tiles indicated in red boxes, we created a hill, 1 level above ground. Using the same tiles, we finished the elevation of the landscape. Stairs make this passable by player. Now you can add flowers, trees, and stuff to make the map prettier. This is the correct sequence to